up here at the front. We have firefighting equipment, man overboard equipment, first aid equipment, and most importantly, we have one large white barrel on our roof. That is a Zodiac Life platform, bigger than this boat in size. It's capable of holding 75 adult passengers. And in the event of an emergency, push that off, it would start floating in the water. And we'd pull something called the Panther line. And then it would immediately explode into a massive life raft. Then we would slowly and calmly climb aboard. And then me and my captain would hand out paddles to get paddling our way over there. Make sure you get your money's worth, right? No, I'm just messing with you. Just listen to me and our captain. We'll take really good care of you today. You have a crew of 2 on board, highly experienced, highly trained in first aid, man overboard, firefighting techniques, everything. Your captain is Captain Matthew. He's one of the more experienced captains around here. Been piloting this boat for more than a decade. Plenty of experience. He knows this boat better than the back of his hands. He'll be bringing us nice and safe down to the Crypt Lake landing, and he'll be making sure that we have a nice, safe journey today. Your second crew member is myself. My name's Nate. This is my 3rd year working at the boats. So not quite as experienced as this old man, but I think I'm all right. I think I know maybe 1 or 2 things about water too. But I still know some things. I like to say others. But that's enough about us. Let's talk a little bit more about your hike today. Crypt Lake hike, about 5 miles, 8 kilometers each way. You gain about 2,300 feet of elevation. It's around here that's about moderate to difficult. If you're from Saskatchewan, bump that up to extreme. You're gonna have a pretty fun day. It takes the average hike about 3 hours to get up, then 2.5 to 3 down. Usually you can shave off a bit of time, usually about 30 minutes on the way down. Unless you have bad knees. If you have bad knees, plan for the same time down as up. But overall, nice hike. You gain, as I said, a lot of elevation, but you're mainly just trying to hike through this valley. You can see in between those 2 mountains, Mount Vivian and Boswell. You're just trying to get over that. And then once you're in that, you're just going to be hiking along the floor, the sides of the mountains. But Crypt Lake hike is actually rated by National Geographic as one of Earth's top 20 most thrilling day hikes. And that's mostly for 3 obstacles, 3 reasons, 3 things you're going to encounter today. The first is climbing up a steel foot ladder. It's been bolted into the cliff face, about 14 feet in height. The second is crawling through a 60-foot long natural tunnel, longer than this boat, shaped kind of like an hourglass, so wide at the exits, and it narrows out to about 3 or 4 feet in the middle. So most hikers have to get on their hands and knees and crawl. And if you're anything above 6 foot, you're going to have to perform something known as a backwards duck crawl. And if you don't know what that is, you'll figure it out when you get there. It's part of the adventure. But let's talk a little bit more about your departure times. Does everybody remember them? 3:30 and 5:30. 3:30 is first come, first served. So we'll take as many people as we can, but no promises that we can get everyone. But if you miss the 3:30, no problems. No tears shed. You're all good. But if you miss the 5:30, feel free to worry. Because we're not waiting around for everyone. You have a very busy schedule. So if you arrive at 5:31, I cannot promise you a boat back, and you may have to spend the night. But that 5:30, we're going to pick up everyone there. Even if we need to take multiple shuttles over, we'll get everyone there. As long as you show up there at least at 5:30. But plan to be there around 5:10. That way you have a bit of extra leeway in case you slow down because of a bear on the trail or something like that. And of course, you do have a part of your ticket still left. We only took that top portion. You still have a bottom portion back. And there's a reason for that. It's because we checked those tickets, and please don't bring them in the lake with you. Plenty of times, people will hand us a mangled mess of what was eventually a ticket at some point, but we can't even tell by that point. So keep it safe, keep it non-wet, keep it nice and dry, and then just give it back to us once you get back. But of course, you are going to be hiking in bear country today, and there are 2 rules to staying safe in bear country. The first is to make noise, specifically with sing songs, tell stories to your friends, tell jokes, as long as it's made with human voices. Their picnic and the bear had to be put down, had to be euthanized. So if you do have any garbage you don't want to bring on the trail, we do have a garbage at the back just next to the stairs. You can drop it in there. I think I saw at least 15 Starbucks cups. You can throw them all in there. No need to bring those with you onto the trail. And if you do see any garbage along the trail, just do us all a favor, pick it up, saving a bear's life. But we're just a couple minutes away from the trailhead. You can just see it directly off our front, that floating dock. But I think I'll give you guys some time. Give you guys some time to prepare yourself what might be the